anniversary.
And of course,
The very best way to end a lovely day is to cozy on up for Jammies with JaNay.
okay, that's it. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Jammies with JaNay. With me, JaNay. I'm so glad that you came back for another story start. But I gotta ask you, how was your day today? Well, I hope you said you had a fantastic day. But if you didn't, that's okay. You can make tomorrow an even better day. How was my day? It was lovely. Thank you so much for asking. Well, are you ready to do our check-ins? You know we got to do our check-ins. Are you ready to do our check-ins? Let's do our check-ins. Do you have your jammies on? Do you have your jammies on? I have my jammies on. Here they are. Aren't they looking fancy? Do you have yours? Perfect. Check. Do you have your favorite snuggly or stuffed animal? Here is mine. Hello. Do you have yours? Excellent. Check. Do you have your adult nearby? It can be any adult you want to share the story start with. It could be your grandma or your mom. It could be your grandpa or your dad. It could be your big brother or big sister, whichever adult you want to share the story start with. Do you have your adult? Excellent. Check. Now, you have our story. Do you have our story? You have our story? Great. Pull out our story. Open it up because I have our story too. Here it is. Our story today is Goodbye Summer, Hello Autumn. Goodbye Summer, Hello Autumn. This story is written by Kenard Pak. If Kenard Pak wrote this story, what does that make Kenard Pak? Exactly, the author. But guess what? Not only did Kenard Pak write the words of this book, but Kenard Pak also illustrated the pages. So Kenard Pak is an author and an illustrator. That is so much talent to be able to write the story and create these beautiful pictures. So cool. So our story is called Goodbye Summer, Hello Autumn, written and illustrated by Kenard Pak. Let's take a moment and look at the cover. What are some things you see? Oh yes, here is a character. And that character is wearing a scarf. And look what the scarf is doing. What do you think it's doing? Yeah, it's blowing in the wind. It's blowing in the wind. And we also see, a little pooch companion, a dog here, and a bird flying and singing, and a butterfly. What is something you notice about the colors of the trees behind our character? Yeah, they're changing colors. Look, here they're green and they're changing to yellowish and then orange and red. Why do you think that is? Why do you think the illustrator captured this change of color? Yeah, because the title says Goodbye Summer, and often trees are green in summer. Hello Autumn, and then they change colors to orange and red and yellow in the autumn time. Goodbye Summer, Hello Autumn. Let's dive into our story. Wow, look at the end pages here. They're this bright, beautiful orange color. Doesn't this color remind you of autumn, of the fall season? It does for me too. Like the orange of leaves, or the orange of pumpkins, or the orange of pumpkin pie that I love to eat, or sweet potato pie that I love to eat around the holidays. And check this out. This book is actually a library book. Don't we love libraries? I do. But I borrowed this book from the library so I can share it with you. Let's turn the page. Goodbye, summer. Hello, autumn. There we see a little bit again. The colors changing from green, orange, red. Let's turn the page. Hello, late summer morning. Hello, late summer morning. These pages. We see lots of trees, and there's our character standing there. That's a beautiful landscape. Look at the trees and the blue sky, the bright sun. Hello, late summer morning. Let's turn the page. Hello, trees. Hello. Now that the cool winds have come, we love how our branches sway in the sun. Ah, so here's our character, and he said, hello, trees. And the trees answered, what do you see here? Oh, yes, the cool winds are starting to blow through the trees and blow the leaves off of the branches, just like that. Hello, now that the cool winds have come, we love how our branches sway in the sun. Let's turn the page. Hello, playful foxes and singing blue jays. Hello, we are busy looking for food. Some of us are heading south to our winter homes. Ah, so our character is saying hello to the foxes and the singing birds in the trees. What do you see here? There are the foxes. And here are some of the blue jays. Yes, this is telling us that the seasons are changing and the animals are getting ready for their winter homes. Let's turn the page. Hello, walking stick and butterflies. Hello, we're surprised you saw us. We try our best to blend in, and we'll do the same in warmer places. Ah, what do you see here? There's our character. He's got his shoes on and he's walking. And there we see some stick bugs and some butterflies. Look here. Look very closely. Can you see the stick bug? Can you see him? There he is. Do you know what he's doing here? He's using camouflage. Do you know that word camouflage? Camouflage. That means that he's blending in with his surroundings to make it harder for others to see him. He's using camouflage. Let's turn the page. Hello, beavers. Hello, chipmunks. Hello. We have no time to play because we're making cozy nests and dens. It will be cold soon, and we want to get ready. Ooh. all of these animals are getting ready for the changing season. Do you see the beaver here? What's he got in his mouth? He's got some sticks, and he's using his sticks to build something called a dam. Here it is. He's building a dam that will keep the water from rushing. It'll stop the water. There they go. And what about the chipmunks? What about the chipmunks? Can you tell what they're doing? They're gathering nuts and acorns so that they can store them up and have tasty food when it gets too cold. Wow, so many different animals preparing for the change from summer to autumn. I'm going to stop the reading there. Stop. Parents, that means it's your turn to finish reading the story, to see what other animals are doing to prepare for autumn, that then will get them ready for the winter time that comes after autumn. I want to remind you that I've got lots of resources on the Jammies with JaNay website, like the story prompts, the vocabulary words, and other resources that will help you continue to read interactively. I also want to remind you to subscribe to my Jammies with JaNay YouTube channel. That way you can be one of the first to know when I post new story starts. I hope that you'll use the Jammies with JaNay YouTube as well as the Jammies with JaNay website to help you to continue to build a robust read aloud routine with your young learners and listeners. I hope you'll come back again for another story start with me, JaNay. And with that, I say good night and happy reading. Don't forget to subscribe to Jammies with JaNay. You can just click the subscribe button at the bottom of the page.